Gather round, hunters, and welcome back to the catfight. I am Rear Admiral Tirak of the battleship Killing Song. That's a right and proper name for a cat battleship. Yes, last episode we finally managed to buy it. A BBM, a battleship with the MIRV upgrade. We are capable of launching 22 missiles in a single volley. It's glorious, it's wonderful, and it's incredibly expensive to keep intact. So we need to start making some serious headway in this war and end things relatively quickly. Because if we drag it out, well, we're going to have missions where we just can't afford to restock the missile batteries. We're going to have to start putting a little bit more efficiency into our sorties rather than darting out, darting back, darting out, darting back. Because you get, I think it's half loads for free. So, let's just double check. We'll come down here to the supply yard. We are repaired, we have full shuttles, we have 150 missiles on board, we have 2 squadrons of Basenjis, and this is not topped off. Eventually it will, because I don't anticipate getting a ship larger than this. There is a BBX out there that eventually we will get, but we don't have it yet, and that's going to be expensive when we finally get around to actually buying that. Let's accept this first patrol mission and get underway. Who are we facing? Lyrans, proper Lyrans. Hit that red alert. We are now on board to go kick some butt. We'll increase speed to, I think this is our movement. And yep, there it is. So 16, 17-ish. I'll have to double check that and actually look at it for once rather than just thinking about it. So we'll increase the shielding to all around. We actually do generate a small amount of power. And it looks like our C-racks start immediately prepared. Either that or the church is really fast and I was not paying attention, which is always possible. I pay attention to very few things, as we have all noticed. 12 phaser 1s, all those wonderful missile launchers. Hi! You're a dreadnought, I'm a dreadnought, let's dread. It's a light dreadnought. No, my friend. No. It's all over for you. We gotta wait a little bit because the missiles start far enough back that we need to wait for the MIRVs to get ahead of the launchers. I think if we take a look, yeah, so as you can see it's a little bit stretched out, so we do, the size of our ship, we actually do need to stretch out launches. I think 2 full salvos might do it, because what we want to do is we want to trick him into force activating his Wild Weasel / canceling his own systems. And by doing this, we're hoping to put out enough firepower that he cares. One thing we do have to be careful with is these A-racks don't have a whole ton of missiles. These C-racks don't have a whole ton of missiles, because C-racks are A-racks except they fire double quick. Whereas B-racks have extended magazines. So he's opening fire from range. We're going to partially keep on target here. Hi. We should probably skirmish with you just a little bit. I do want to get a little bit closer, though, before I launch my own disruptors at you. What are you going to do with this salvo? I'm guessing you're just going to take it. Fire the B-Rex. Oh my god, he did just take it. Like, he took it like a punk. Wow. He took that like a punk. Really? Just what? I have any shots with disruptors? Yeah, I do. Hull damage! And because we didn't activate all our weapon systems, you know, we have a ton of missiles that are getting ready to be deployed. Beam weapons, please. Oh, not enough firepower. That's depressing. Let's put out a huge salvo. We should have inverted how we fired that, but okay. He grabs 2. Wow, you have surprisingly few defensive systems. C-rack getting involved. Yeah. Good night. It's a light dreadnought, and we're a battleship. I mean, that's kind of the reaction that you should expect. Although, I'm going to be 100% honest, I wasn't expecting to come out of that with pure white shields all around. Like, I don't think he got past the reinforcement. That's kind of hilarious. And a little depressing for him. So, 238 prestige, that won't cover the cost of the missiles that we expended for that. So, we're going to stay out here for a little bit longer. 505, I think, was our starting cash here. More Lyrans. If we can, we'll stealth cap. If we can't, well, then we won't. And I'm up to speed here. 16. And it'll put it at, yep, 76.5. That gives us 1.5 points of power to spend on whatever we want. So if we wanted to prep, say, a wild weasel, we could do it while still charging at this full speed. Unfortunately, because of our movement cost, we can't actually go any points higher than this. Otherwise, we run out. We also have a surprisingly heavy conventional armament. We do have 10 disruptors. I think 2 of these only fire backwards, though. Yeah, these 2 only fire to the rear. So 8 forward-firing disruptors, plus, what is it, 10 phaser 1s? Or 12 phaser 1s, and 8 phaser 3s. So if we face something like this, which is a light cruiser, using our missile batteries is a waste. It's a waste of magazine space. So instead, what we can do is we can fall back on our pretty significant armament when it comes to beam weapons and energy weapons. So yeah, I think that's going to be the plan. Let's make sure that we are... Wow, okay, this is why they didn't crush our reinforcement. We're generating 18.5 points of just ignore power here. Watch. When we go to full reinforcement, 18.5 points of power is getting channeled into that shield on pure reinforcement. Now divide that by 6, so 6 points of all facing shield. But if we go full frontal, and we might do that, frontal shields only give the buff. Channel it to truly maximum power. Now what kind? You are a heavy war destroyer, the Rage. Do you have like a name or something, or are you just Rage? Okay, so he does carry PFs, which is really common to see out of these war destroyers. Just Federation 1s, Mirac 1s. Pretty much every race that I can think of, the heavy war destroyers carries either the fighters or the PFs. So you've got 3 disruptors and 2 ESGs. We're just going to ram through you. So we'll bounce that, no problem, off the frontal shield. We'll get even closer, closer. You're down, all weapons. Come on. All beams, there we go. Oh my god, he's dealing damage to us. Do I have any phasers that... No, they just don't have an arc on you. Hi. I'm probably going to shoot at you with a lot of weaponry soon. I'm trying to avoid firing at him. Switch to reinforce all, please. Thank you. And reduce speed a little bit. 2. Oh, I have a rear firing disruptor. Ha! Both hit. So we'll use the phasers to kill you. And the phasers to kill you. Nope, not enough. Let's turn a little bit. Maybe we've got other half phasers to kill you with? Not quite. So we'll continue a turn. Ooh, actually no, we were better off on that port turn, on that starboard turn. So all of our forward firing disruptors, 8 of them, are all ready to shoot again. And the rear disruptor is almost ready to fire. So let's select that rear disruptor and see if we can't fire before we... Nope, we've pulled out of the arc by now. Back to the phasers. Just lance on through. Yeah, I know, it's a bit of a waste to fire on that, but... what you gonna waste? Just let the disruptors firing a whole bunch of shots. Now this does extend the mission length a little bit, but we're saving ammo. And saving ammo is important. Because, well, restocking this ship is expensive. Incredibly expensive. So I'll stay... Oh, no, we have 10 forward firing disruptors. I missed this one. Wait, that's a... Oh, the phaser one that we fired. Never mind. It is just 8. Haha. So, get ready on the forward firing disruptors again. We are actually flying faster than him, so he's taking some pretty nasty damage to his warp coils. Almost ready on the disruptors. Disruptors are a go. We're estimating between 0 and 24 damage. And didn't manage to punch through. How about on the phasers? As you can see, estimating 0 to 24, averaging 42 now. Get closer. He's activated his ESG. No. Don't even. You're a light cruiser, man. You can't do that. Battering ram tricks? Out of you? Against a battleship? No. When we do finally play as the Lyrans, that's going to be an interesting problem. How do you, like, defeat the battleship if your primary heavy weapon forces you to get close? Scouting mission, really? Really? We are a gargantuan, mammothly powerful thing. And you're having us scout a frigate. Give me the number of somebody in high command, because this is a criminal use of heavy war assets. Seriously. It's just the one. Oh my god. He is so screwed. Again, we're gonna stick just to the disruptor weapons. We're saving the fighters, which are expensive, and we're saving the missiles, which are also expensive. If we spend either one of those and it's not worth it, well, it's a total waste. So we're basically stuck pretending to be kind of a light Klingon warboat, I guess. That might be a good way of putting it. Although even the Klingons make use of missile launchers on their larger ships. I think 8 or maybe 10. 10 on a battleship, possibly? Well, whatever. We bring, you know, 10 missiles, and then the MIRVs. 2 of those racks are C racks, so. It's a shame we can't upgrade these A's to C's, and it's a shame we can't upgrade these A's to B's. And part of me kind of wishes that they were all B racks just for the really extended firepower time. Like, I know it's great that we can, like, double launch. Oh yeah, we do need a reinforced shield, don't we? Reinforce that forward shield. All power to. I'm gonna select... Yeah, we'll go disruptors first. We'll fire at a range of about 5. We'll switch over to phasers, and then we'll just absolutely light up his... Oh, crap. No, we need to scan. Prepare the deep scan. Because if we shoot him now and kill him, you know... Slow down. He's charged. Come on, give me a good scan. I will fire. We have all the information we need. Stop the deep scan, please. Well, are we out-turning him? I thought for a moment we might be out-turning him. Not quite, but, you know, we try. He's activated another expanding sphere generator. He's in a very, very bad space to be. High. At this point, I'm just waiting for my weapons to cycle again. Because I did not use the Shift-Z key, which fires all your weapons in one massive volley, that's the reason he survived, because we didn't just simply overpower him with, you know, everything. All phasers. As you can see, that time I did use Shift-Z, and he just imploded. Well, exploded. Imploded would mean his ship collapsed in on itself, and I think the only ship that will implode in this game is, like, if we were playing the TNG mod, the Romulan Star Empire ships, because they're powered by a singularity, which is a black hole. Did we just take it? Just flat out, it's ours now? Wow, that's impressive. Let's go on a diplomatic delivery. I mean, I guess it's super prestigious to be, you know, dropped off at peace talks in a gigantic battleship. We are being squared off against a dreadnought. It is a heavy it is an X-refit heavy dreadnought. Oh boy. Okay, this justifies the use of heavy war assets. So let's prep this. We're going to increase speed to our combat cruising speed. We will pump up the forward shields. And we will have to close within range. Are there any other enemy targets? I'm not seeing it. Normally there's a group over here, when it does split them like that. So we will commence a full bombardment. I'm going to wait, though, until we close the range a little bit. Do I need any other sort of systems? We're reinforced on the shield. Good. Disruptor fire won't range until a very, very long time. Let's get the fighters out of the base. Flying them on defense. That way they'll stick in nice close to us. We're not going to be flying super quickly, so we don't need that. Closing speed. Yeah, that'll bring us up to around here. Okay, MIRVs first. So select the MIRV racks. I'll let them get ahead of us a little bit because, you know, they've got to travel the length of the ship. And the rest of the missile racks. We'll get 2 full clouds going in. Maybe even 3. It's difficult to tell what you want to do because... Well, actually, if we drop back a little bit... If we drop to a speed of 12, this will be a half turn ahead. And that's kind of perfect. Because that's exactly sort of how you want them to hit. So stand by for another MIRV strike. I'm a little annoyed that the MIRVs are the rearmost hardpoint. Like, I suppose that makes it easy if we're running away. But it does make things a little bit more difficult. Oh, missile control limit. Crap. I didn't think we would run into that problem. We need a couple of escorts. How many missiles did we lose because of that? Ugh. Okay, so we have a control limit problem. Forward shields are holding. And our fighters are currently operating at maximum range shots. We're probably going to want to bring them in before we cross, although we're not going to cross. And he's Wild Weasel. That's a mistake, my friend. Because by the time, I think... Oh no, he shot them all down, so yeah, these are going to soar in. No, they didn't! The timing was off. Merv's out. He did activate his defensive systems. You, disruptors. Target you. Phasers. Target you. Do I got any more phasers to work with here? Okay, looks like we're not quite through yet. Let's get in close. We're going to ram him. We're going to ram him and knock down this shield the hard way. Come on. There we go. Now I'm a little bit worried about this mine, so I'm going to pull away from it a bit. There we go. Missiles. I think we're on top of them close enough. Yeah, there we go. Perfectly executed right there. Return to me. Return to me. Both passenger fighter squadrons. Excellent work. They dealt mostly with the enemy PS, but then at the last salvo, they did come in and help put a lot more firepower into them. Fighter missiles are not nearly as powerful as our normal missiles, but hey, I'll take it. Let's increase speed. We are out of MIRVs, so there is that minor problem. We are incapable of going at maximum speed. Let's not crash into the planet with our brand new gigantic dreadnought. Just quick check. We're going to green alert. Get ready to click this. We'll probably need to click it well sooner than we're used to. Wow. Slowing down, slowing down. 7, 6. Alright, there you go. I'll stop. Just in time, because my mouse was kind of going freaky there. Transporters! Beam out the ambassador. He's arriving in style. We'll turn the ship, and we'll slow down time to normal people time. Show me prestige. How much you gonna give me? 280, that's not bad. I mean, that's not enough to, fix anything, but it's not bad. And we have managed to capture this station here. It will serve as a perfect staging area to attack these two planets. Excellent. So, we've placed ourselves in... Please tell me we didn't lose that. We've placed ourselves in a very good position to continue to attack the Lyran Star Kingdom, and the battleship is really demonstrating just how much of a punch that it contains. It is a drone cruiser on so many steroids, it's hilarious. But anyway, that's going to be the end of an episode. I've been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.